So let that rock out. Shout out to my DJ Tay Inc.
DJ at Black Tay.
Me go.
All right, everybody, how y'all doing? This is the We Say
They Say
podcast. I'm your host, the real Brody. We got my man over here in the cut. Meet you 2 times, say it 2 times.
4 times.
All the way from Los Angeles, California. We got Sassy Leash in the house.
Sexy shit.
My bad. Sassy Leash in the house.
We got Sassy Leash in the house. This is my...
Like the white lady who said niggers and stuff.
Fuck is this?
Oh, we're going to get into that.
Yeah,
we definitely going to talk about that.
Yes, indeed.
I got some shit to say about that.
I'm trying to figure out, is it baby mama week this week? Because we have my daughter mother on here. We got my son mother all the way from LA. I'm bringing all y'all baby mothers on the show next week. Just letting y'all know that. FYI. Shout out to the mothers out there.
Cheers.
All right, so first, before we start the show, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give my complete condolences to Kobe and Gianna Bryant and everybody that was involved in the accident. Before we get into it, we're going to have 24 seconds of silence, starting now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Leash,
Where's poppin'?
what's poppin'?
Where's poppin'?
How was your flight?
Long.
How many hours was it?
6 hours.
Ooh, shit.
I thought it was 5.
Well, I had a layover.
Oh, cheapy.
Where you lay over at?
At St. Louis, but I didn't have to get off the plane. So I
Okay,
literally was sitting on my ass for 6 hours.
So when y'all get off the plane, y'all get to switch our seats.
No, we never get off the plane.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, my bad. When y'all land, when everybody else get off, y'all get to go get a better
Yeah.
seat if y'all want.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's lit as shit.
All right, so, you know, everything that happened this, Sunday and with the whole accident, I know you was in the city, you know what I'm saying? You was in LA. Tell us about, you know what I'm saying, how the vibe was after everybody found out what happened.
Well, it was crazy because when I woke up that day, the whole day was like weird. The energy was weird because I was doing hair for the Grammys. So when I got to the hotel, because it was downtown across the street from the Staples Center, it was just really sad. I don't know why. And then all of a sudden we got the news that Kobe died, and it was just crazy. Like, literally within like minutes, they had like big ass fucking memorials. Rest in peace, Kobe, within like 5 minutes on the side of buildings and like billboards. It was weird, but the energy was really, really like sad.
Okay, my next question to you, like, you and, your friends, how did y'all take it once y'all found out that Gianna also,
Oh, we was crying. I was crying. I was legit like boohoo crying. Like, it was sad. Like, it's sad. Because I'm a mom, and I just can't imagine, like, losing my kid. Like,
Right.
It's just really hard.
I mean, I think about his other...
The rest of his family,
his other daughters and
His wife.
His wife, especially his wife, because that's a...
And you also think, like, this man flew helicopters all the time. Like, how the hell? I don't know. But also, when I woke up that morning, it was so foggy in LA that, like, you couldn't even see where, like, you had to drive into where you see like where you're going. If that makes sense. So, let's say we on the freeway, you can't see what's in front of you. Like, you driving into the fog. That's how foggy it was. And I got word from other like celebs that was like trying to fly and stuff that you shouldn't fly in the fog. So it was just like, it's kind of like why, I don't know.
I watched an interview of Kobe talking, and him saying like because of his treatment and his practice, and him still wanting to be there to go to school plays, and him wanting to still pick his kids up from school, he had to find an alternative route from driving.
Yeah,
and
so much traffic in LA.
Right, and that's what he said. He was like, a couple times he would drive, but he would get stuck, 45 minutes to an hour in traffic, so he had to find an alternate route. And when he came up with the helicopter, the helicopter idea, he was like, it was perfect because 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He would still be able to pick his daughters up. He would still be able to, go to school plays and stuff like that. So like you said, they say he did it all the time. It's just it's just very unfortunate that it's just one time that he it happened like it shook the world. Like nobody that I know that day was okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
there was like hella Grammy events. Like I couldn't even go. Like a lot of people just opt out on Grammys.
I don't even know how they still
had it.
Right. Like I don't know.
It's politics. It's all about money.
I get that part. I get that, but we gonna leave that there.
Yeah.
So
tell us about what Kobe meant to you.
What Kobe meant to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. I really never was a Kobe Bryant fan. I always respected his game. I was more of a Tracy McGrady type of fan. Tracy McGrady was my guy. Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, those was my guys. But anytime I watched Kobe play, it's like I was in awe. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in awe watching him do the shit that he did. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that 81 game. You know what I'm saying? That 81 game was completely crazy. Like you just imagine you as a kid, you sitting in front of the TV and you just constantly watching this guy just score. Like he's not hesitating, he's not taking no plays off, like he just going for it. Like that's big. And for a kid, that's big. To watch that's big. And to be honest, like a lot of people talk about Michael Jordan and this and that, but you gotta think about it. Our era was Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Ray Allen, who else? Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. Those was our eras. Those was our ghosts for our era. You know what I'm saying? So people talk a lot about Michael Jordan, but and that's cool. Like we all respect Michael Jordan, but at the end of the day, Kobe Bryant was our GOAT for our era. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the motivation for me watching him do that 81 game. That was the motivation for me.
Yeah, for me, like you said, I wasn't a Kobe fan either. Like you said, I respected his game. Like I was an Allen Iverson fan. Like you said, Tracy McGrady, Kevin Garnett, those was my guys. But it's crazy that I like the Lakers now because of Bron. But I couldn't. I like Shaq though. I did fuck with Shaq, but
the Diesel.
I couldn't stand the Lakers, and maybe because they was just whooping everybody's ass. You know
what I'm saying?
But they was just whooping everybody's ass, and I was just like, man, and I like the Kings too at that time too, and I just wanted the Kings to beat the Lakers so bad, and they couldn't. Like,
the Kings had the swag.
They had the mob, but they couldn't fuck with the Lakers. But like I said, I respected him. Like it got like his last game here, like he announced his retirement like a week before his last game coming to DC, and I was like, man, I ain't never seen Kobe play my whole life. I got to go see one of the greatest players that played during me living. You know what I'm saying? I had to be there for that, and I pulled up the tickets. Tickets was like $250. I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm there. I called Tay. I'm like, man, nigga, we going to see Kobe because Tay a big Kobe fan. So I'm like, man, we going to
my guy.
I'm like, we gonna go see Kobe last game. Like I ain't never seen him, so I got to go see him, you know. And I had a girlfriend at the time, so she like, oh, we going. I'm like, oh shit. So that $250 turned to $500 quick. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna spend that $500 on Kobe because, like I said, he's like you said, he's one of the GOATs of our era. So I was like, I have to be in the building. His last game coming to my city. This is his last game coming to my city. I have to be there. I don't care what it costs. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So I went to that joint, and he dropped 31. The Lakers won. It was my first experience with Kobe, and my last experience with Kobe was a great experience. But like I said, I respected him because of his mentality. His mentality to just, like, you know, his work ethic. You know, everybody like, oh, what y'all about to do? I'm about to go to the club. He like, nah, I'm in the gym. I'm going to the gym after we win, after we lose. I'm getting up shots. I break my arm. I'm still getting up shots. I tear my Achilles. I'm shooting my free throws and all that. Like, it was just his killer instinct was made me respect him. And like I said, I'm a fan of the game, but I also had to be an analyst at the same time and keep it 100. Like I said, I didn't like him. I never bought a Kobe jersey or shoe, but I respected that man.
I had some Kobe's.
I ain't never
I
had
had
no
about 3 pair of them Jones. I ain't gonna hold you. I
ain't never had no Kobe because I wasn't a fan. And then I transitioned
I just like the shoe.
I transitioned from AI to LeBron, so it was just like it never was no Kobe for me. But like I said, I respect that man. when I found out, I ain't believe it. So I came in the house, turned on the news, seen that shit. I just like I said, my eyes started watering, and I ain't cried since my father died. So I felt like Kobe was like, I ain't never met this man. He ain't never do nothing for me, but that shit. Yeah, exactly. That shit hurt, bro. Like, and then it made it worse. And like we said, we found out his daughter was in it. You know what I'm saying? We found out his daughter was in it, and all the people, all the families that's suffering from this loss. Like it's crazy. But as a ex hooper, man, that shit hit us crazy. Like,
yeah, that definitely did. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like yesterday, I didn't turn ESPN off from my TV.
Yeah,
I went to sleep with ESPN on, and I woke up and I seen, you know what I'm saying, them giving a Kobe tribute, and I ain't gonna lie, like I started turning up, like, cause it's like nobody would have ever expected that to happen to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So soon.
Right, like
so soon.
People pass away every day. Like we understand that, but for somebody like Kobe Bryant just to pass away, and you know what I'm saying, in that type of situation, I don't feel like that shit was written in the stars for that to happen.
Yeah, like you know I was just watching Shaq interview not too long ago. He was just saying like, you look at basketball players and they all old now, and then you don't think that somebody would die like so young, and then in that way, you wouldn't even wish that death like on your worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the video made me cringe.
So, did y'all see the video of the lady on ESPN when she was talking about?
She was on
That's
ESPN.
Not funny,
that wasn't ESPN, was it? That was like
no. We're not talking about. We're not talking about Allison Morris. We gonna get to her. We definitely gonna get to her.
You talking
I'm talking about the reporter,
the girl, the one that said he a girl dad.
Yeah, did y'all see that video?
I definitely seen that.
Shout out to all the girl dads.
Shout out to the girl dads.
I didn't see that. And,
so tell her about it. Tell her about it.
So basically, she her and Kobe Bryant was at an event, and she was going to go talk to him, but he ended up coming to her first because he seen that she was pregnant, and he asked her. He was like, "Well, how far along are you? Like, what are you having?" And she was like, "I think she said she was having a girl." And Kobe Bryant was like, "Man, girls are the best." She asked him like, "Do you want any more girls?" He was like, "If I could, I would have all girls." You know what I'm saying? Girls are the best. And I'm a girl dad completely, like, you know what I'm saying? He basically just poured out his love for his daughters.
Right.
And it kind of hit my heart because I have a daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It hit my heart. Like, I would do anything for my daughter, anything she wants, anything she needs. I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that sensitivity that he has for his, you know what I'm saying, for his girls is crazy. Like, because, like I said, we can relate because we got daughters.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? I can relate. Nah, that shit was sad. I peeped that jump too. But like you said, she said that was her first time. That was her first time ever meeting Kobe.
Correct.
So she said the first time she met him, you know, she wasn't like, "Oh man, I gotta get a picture." But she was like, "We ain't taking no picture until like 10 minutes after us talking because he was just so like, oh, what are you having?" And he was like, when I told him it's a girl, he just went crazy. He just went crazy about girl because at the time the youngest wasn't born yet. He only had 3, and he was talking about Gigi, talking about how she got the killer mentality. She gonna be the one as far as like basketball.
He said she got it.
And it's like
hands down, she got it.
Like it's messed up because none of us, not him, the family, we ain't never gonna see her hoop and professionally. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ain't never gonna see the girl image of Kobe, like the bloodline. Like that shit crazy.
You wanna know something?
I mean, but one of his youngest could, you know.
Oh, because if I was the daughter, I mean, I'm not a girl, but like, I'm what I think is that one of them are going to try to fill those shoes. I'm like, because they babies, they don't know nothing right now, but when they get older and they find out, like, damn, my sister died, going to her practice and all that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's going to motivate them to want, and my father, like I said, the baby don't even know her dad.
Stuff like that too, so.
Yeah, she was the middle, but now it's like, it's not really no middle because he got 4 kids.
Y'all know something? Like, and I ain't trying to be, like, funny or nothing like that, but I actually had a vision of wanting to have Kobe Bryant sit down with us one day and do that shit with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Do this with Kobe Bryant, like, cause that's where I want. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want us to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a vision of like, damn, one day maybe we could sit down and just have a conversation with Kobe and, you know what I'm saying, pick his brain about basketball and life and being a dad. You know what I'm saying? Just everything that he's been throughout, you know what I'm saying, his life, his career, and now it's just like, he gone, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like I still don't believe it. Like it's rough to even try to fathom.
I didn't believe it when I first heard it. I was like, nah, TMZ, nah.
Exactly. And I googled Kobe Bryant, nothing popped up.
Right.
So I was like, this shit not real. So I came in the house, turned the news on. I was like, devastated.
Because, like, they reported it, and after, like, I want to say, like, 10 to 12 minutes, I think they were saying it was reported, and nothing, no news, like, feed had it.
Right.
But then after, like, 10 minutes, then everybody had it.
Yeah, so what I found out was that it's a law or rule that when it's a death to someone, the immediate family has to be notified first before it goes on the internet. So what happened was TMZ published it, and Vanessa found out from the internet. So it's like you can only they on TMZ. They already got that bag. They about to get some more bag. Like, but that's
well, my friend works for TMZ, and she said that they knew they had the information for like 15 to 20 minutes,
right.
And then they had to wait. I heard the opposite. They had to wait until she was notified to publish it.
Well, the way they making it seem, like I said, allegedly that she found out from the internet, she was not notified. Maybe they called her saying answer, and they was like, man, we left a voicemail, so she know. And they just published that, John.
They wanted to be the first outlet to let it to.
Of course.
But now you're facing a lawsuit if that was the case, so that's.
Fuck it, they got money. They got bag on bag.
Let me ask y'all this question. Kobe Bryant, we all know, like, Kobe Bryant was a crazy basketball, you know what I'm saying? He was a crazy basketball icon. Crazy. Like, his work ethic was out of this world. Do you feel like, do y'all feel like he regrets spending all that time playing basketball and not spending that time with his family?
Me personally, I don't think he does regret. I don't think he did regret it because Kobe had an after basketball plan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He spent 20 years playing basketball. He's 40. You know what I'm saying? The rest of my life, the average person probably lived about 80. You know, so he like, nigga, I spent 20 playing basketball. Now I'm a dad. I'm 40. I got 40 years with my kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get to see my kids. I get to have more kids.
And his
I get
kids
to watch
are fairly young. So
right.
It ain't like he just working.
His oldest is 17.
Okay.
Natalie is 17.
Yeah. Like, he ain't missed no proms or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he retired 3 years ago. So when he retired, she was what, 14? Yeah. So it's like, he wished he was there. He do miss those moments. Like you said, he kind of like, he said in the interview that he took the helicopter because it took away a lot of time.
Right.
And also because, you know, and the wife would be like, well, you know, you don't have to do that. I'll go get him. And he like, nah. If that, but at the time, that's what happened. He wasn't doing the helicopter yet. He was driving. And he was like, if it takes me picking them up and spending that 20 minutes in the car with them, I want that because I don't get that because I'm on the road. We got road trips and you go days without seeing your kids. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I want to spend as much time as I can during the season. Now he like, all right, I got this whole after basketball plan and I'm focusing on my kids and I ain't nothing but my kids. And it's like, he died being a dad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They took that helicopter to go to his child's game and like you say, he was being a dad. It's like he was doing what he wanted to do, so I don't think he regretted it, to answer your question.
Right.
I don't think so either. I think that, you're right.
Speak your deep
I'm all over the place on mine.
Like, speak your piece. You know.
No, we can go ahead, go.
You think he regretted it?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, me personally, like I said, Kobe Bryant was a crazy. His work ethic was crazy. Like, he was always in the gym. Even when that game in Utah, he missed them 3 air balls. He stayed after everybody else left and shot that shot 1,000 times. 1,000 times in the gym.
I would too.
Yeah, but I mean but you got as a rookie.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He had a goal. Like he had a goal to be the best.
Right. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not against it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like in my mind. I'm like, nigga, you just a rookie. Like, you doing that as a rookie. If you taking that work ethic in as a rookie, you have no choice but to be great if you continue to go that route.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You have no choice. But I'm not going to say that he regretted it, but I feel like at times he thought about, I should be with my kids.
Of course.
Right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I feel like he was a smart guy. I feel like he planned his life strategically. Like, he knew he wanted to retire at 40.
Yeah, I felt like when he was done, he was done.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like Kobe left the game knowing that he wasn't gonna
Satisfied,
miss it.
like-
He knowing that he wasn't gonna miss
Satisfied.
it as far as like, you know, like damn, I wish I was still playing. Like damn, I probably got 2 more years I can do. You know, I can go chase this. I can go chase this accolade. I can go chase this accolade. He like, nah, I'm good. It's that time. Like I keep getting hurt. It's a wrap for me. I'm gonna announce my retirement. He announced his retirement. They started the farewell tour. Like I said, when he did that, I was the first. Let me get that ticket. I got to go see him. And if that nigga wasn't going, if I wasn't gonna get that ticket, we going to Philly or something. I had to see him play at least once before he was done. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like me personally, I took his greatness for granted because I'm like, why am I not going? They got the All-Star game in DC. You know what I'm saying? As a child, I can't buy my own ticket and shit like that. But I just felt like, you know, I felt like I took his greatness for granted because I never, even though I didn't like him, it didn't dawn on me until he retired. Like, damn, I gotta go see this man play. You know what I'm saying?
I want to tap into that a little bit. As people, why do you guys think we take things and people that we love for granted?
Me, I feel like we get comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We feel like, you know, man, ain't shit gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fool, call me when you get home. Like, all right. And you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nigga, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we just get comfortable. I see you every day. I talk to you every day. You know, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody. Some people lost very close friends and family. Some people didn't. So it's like, I feel like we, and including me, I get comfortable, you know, because I just feel like kind of like how we look at Kobe. That's why we so shocked, because we feel like he's a superhero. Can't nothing touch him. Can't nothing hurt him.
Felt like Kobe Bryant.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing ever gonna happen to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like a perfect situation. So it's like, me personally, I kind of feel like that. I kind of feel like, you know, like everything. And then when I lost my father, like I said, I talked to my father before he went into a surgery. And when he went into a surgery, he didn't come out of it.
Right. And
he called me like, yeah, you know, I'm going into my surgery tomorrow. And I was like, I think I was in here with you. I think I was at the house at the time I was staying at. I think I was with you, and we playing 2K. He called me. I'm like, yeah, what's up, Dad? He's like, yeah, you know, going to my surgery. I'm like, all right, you know, I love you. Call me later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Click, hung up the phone. And that was the last time I talked to my dad. So it's like, as people, we all need to, you know, like, we can't take our friends and our loved ones for granted. You know, take that extra time to tell them you love them. Take that extra time, you know, to spend that time with them when you ain't doing nothing, because we all got a date. You know what I'm saying? We don't know when that date is, so you don't want nobody to be, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to be like, all right, I'm going to chill with them later. You know what I'm saying? And then it ain't no later. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it in while we can, because we don't know.
Yeah. But I don't think people should think like that. Like, oh, you don't know when the last time. Like,
right.
You just gotta give love. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just be, like, just pour out love to everybody. That's why I think now I'm in more of like a peaceful state of mind, because I don't let anyone say, like, or any outside things get to me. All I want to do is give love. All I want to do is, you know, we had our shit, how we were, but different. Like, I don't know, you just grow up and you just, I don't know, but I don't think it's like taken for granted. I just think because I don't think life is short. I just think everybody has a date, and it is not, whether it's like we're 80 and we die, or 41 and we die. Like, you just gotta give love, appreciate everyone around you.
Agreed.
So when you die, it's not like so tragic. It's like Kobe, he lived a great life. Like, he lived an awesome life. It's tragic the way he died, and it's unfortunate the way he died, but he lived a great life. And he was kind, and everyone who encountered him said the same thing about him. So you just gotta just give love and just be love. I don't know.
Give love.
Give love. Just be love. Like, just, I don't know. I can't explain it. That's all I preach is like positivity now. So
give love on 3. 1, 2, 3. Give love.
Hey, you didn't put your hand in.
Burnt. You trying to make sure you look. Trying to get cute. Trying to get cute. Nigga been on the
I
set
don't
for
feel
20
like,
minutes.
because I personally don't take anybody in my life for granted. Like, granted, it is times where I get upset with people and I don't talk to them for a little while, but it's always love. Anybody who around me can always say, like, I'm not an angry person. I'll always, I don't know.
Yeah, you get
I'm going to tell
mad
y'all
and you
right
get
now.
over it.
Yeah.
I love who love me. I ain't going to lie to you. I love who love me. I ain't that guy. But if you love me, I love you back.
But you should always give love, even people who don't love you.
Yeah,
There's no reason to hate anybody.
I don't hate nobody. I'm just
not hate, but like it's no reason to dislike anybody. If somebody don't like you, it's still I wish you nothing but the best in life. I want you to be great.
Right.
Because if I'm sending out hate, guess what's coming back to you? Hate.
Hate, correct. But this is me.
Yeah. But we gonna critique your opinion because you said something we disagree with. That's all. You ain't gotta agree with us. You said what you said. You feel how you feel. We gonna respond to how you feel. That's the whole reason why we here.
I'm one of those type of people. I don't care. I don't pay attention to that. I love who love me, and if you don't love me, I just keep moving. Like I ain't gonna stop and be like, oh man, I wish you the worst or whatever. I'm not that type of person, but I know who loves me, and I feel who don't love me. You know what I'm saying?
Energy don't lie.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Energy don't lie. The vibe don't lie. You know what I'm saying? You can catch a vibe anywhere at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, for me, I love who love me. You show me love, I'm going to give you love back. If you don't, then I'm going to just keep it moving. Ain't no hate, ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no discomfort, none of that. I'm going to just act like I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a maneuvering thing. I'm a maneuver. I maneuver. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Yeah, no, I get your logic. But like I said, I agree with her. Like you said, I don't care. Like if I see somebody,
even now, if I see somebody I don't like, I just still say, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you because I ain't speaking to nobody that don't like me. But I'm not a speaker. I don't really just be speaking to people. But like if I'm in a store or something and motherfucking old lady get mad because I might have accidentally, cut her off or something. Just anything. I'm making
sorry, I apologize.
And they're like, no, fuck you, you trying to take it. And I'm like, look, man, you have a great day, God is good, and I'm gonna go the fuck over there. But just for that, I'm gonna stay the fuck in front of you because I wasn't cutting in front of you. Now I'm gonna just stay the fuck here. And now you can sit your mad ass behind me with them fucking groceries. Bitch, I got one thing. Shut up.
How you go from a whole scenario to like breaking down the scenario?
Because that's just saying. It's still love. I love her behind me, but I'm gonna get my girl. I'm gonna get my stuff.
I'm gonna get my one thing.
I'm gonna get my thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm one of them type of people. If I'm walking in the door and I see somebody coming behind me, male or female, I'm gonna hold the door for him. I don't know him. I don't have to know him. I'm gonna hold the door for him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of them type of people. That's just how I was raised. That's how my mother raised me. So, and I don't even expect people to say thank you or nothing.
I do, but if you don't, I still love you.
No. I'm just because I know people are, and let's just be honest. Some people are ignorant.
Yeah.
Some people are ignorant. So some people might not say, "Oh, thank you." Some people might just
walk
through the door and be like, "Okay, well, whatever. I did my good deed, and I keep it moving." You know what I'm saying?
You know what I learned over time? Like everybody doesn't think like you, so you can't expect everybody to think like you. So some stuff that we may think is ignorant and like, how don't you know this? Some people really don't know.
No, you absolutely right.
And I think that's why when I like changed my way of thinking, because I'm like, I can't get when I get angry, I just expect you to think like me. I expect you to do stuff like me. So if I'm angry at a friend, let's say for your birthday, I go all out for you. I get you. Then for my birthday, all I get is a happy birthday. Like,
I'll be mad too. That's fine.
Yeah, nah, but
I'll be mad when I'm like,
that's definitely janky.
It is janky.
It is.
I think I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, I can't be angry at anybody because they don't think like me.
Right.
So
and they might not be balling either. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got.
We all different. We all had different life experiences, so we can never really, you know what I'm saying, really get fully into how somebody else thinks, unless they open up and tell us, well, I was raised this way, or I was raised that way, and this is what
even then, I feel like people should be understanding. Like, a lot of people aren't understanding.
I completely agree with that.
No, that's facts. I definitely agree with that too.
All right, so let me ask y'all another question. I know a lot of people talk about the Mamba mentality, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, have their own opinions about the Mamba mentality. What does the Mamba mentality mean to you guys?
I'm not really a basketball person.
I mean, it's just really pertaining to life.
What was the Mamba mentality?
To answer his question, I think this is the killer instinct. Like I said, he just, like I've heard Kobe say, like, look, they like, man, fool, why you? Because to me, like I said, I ain't like Kobe because I felt like he was a jack. I felt like he shot the ball way more than he should have. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he should have just,
At times he had to shoot that motherfucker.
I don't disagree, but what Kobe said was, they was like, he like, man, look, if I got 5 people in front of me, the chances of me hitting this shot is better than you. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I pass it to you, you're not gonna make it. Me shooting the shot with me shooting the shot with 5 people in front of me is a better shot than you shooting it wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
That's
I'm
all
like,
I remember hearing growing up. He was just a ball hog.
yeah, like the Kobe passed the ball. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like he shot that motherfucker. Every shot to Kobe was a good shot. Every shot to Kobe was a good shot, and that's what made me
the best bad shot maker ever.
I mean, yeah.
Besides Allen Iverson
and Curry be shooting bad shots. Be making them
child,
you right.
Ghetto.
Yeah, that definitely. I'm in the ghetto. But nah, like I just the mama mentality to me is just the killer. You know what I'm saying? He had that killer instinct. He like
work
ethic. I'm not afraid of nobody.
I'll
work you can't stop me type shit.
You're not going to outwork me.
Okay, you want to get up here?
No, I'm sure that's my man. That's my man.
You know, we know you passionate. We know you passionate.
Did you cry?
You got all right to be passionate.
Oh, he a gangster.
It's just surreal.
I cried.
I can see it up, and he not, and I wasn't even a Kobe fan.
I tear up like a motherfucker. I woke up on
yeah, like I ain't like boo hoo. I ain't doing that.
I'll be good at that. All of a sudden, I just be like,
bullshit. The world coming to an end. Kobe gone. What the fuck is going on?
You go Illuminati.
I was just like, why? I was like, how? Like.
Yeah, like that's
like Gigi.
Yeah, like that's what, like I said, as a parent, you just like you just.
But like I said, he died being a parent, and it was like it's comfort. It was like it sucks to think like this, but it was like a more comforting situation.
You know what I mean, that's a hard question to ask.
I don't even have an answer.
Real quick,
that's a hard question to ask. All of y'all up there parents.
Yep.
Real quick though, I'm gonna just say this, and this is how I feel. I feel like they went together because neither one of them would have been okay being apart because they were so close.
Damn, bro, this nigga is my child.
I ain't thinking of that.
Damn, no, I'm saying, because I thought the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you just said, like, if Kobe got on that helicopter and went somewhere and he died, I think Gigi would have took it the hardest. And I feel like if something happened to her, you know what I'm saying?
Kobe would not have been the same person. Yeah, they went together because that was their bond.
I feel like they wasn't going to live without each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everything happened for a reason. I feel like God put that situation, you know, like I'm taking one. So because of the love y'all have for another, I mean, I'm going to just take both. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine, like, you don't have no boys. Can you just imagine one of your daughters saying, Dad, I want to play basketball. Let's go hoop. Do you know how exhilarating and how much life that would bring out of you? You know what I'm saying? Like you would light up like a Christmas tree to hear your daughter say, "Come on, Dad, let's go play basketball. Like, come on, let's go shoot around." Like I got 2 boys. If my daughter tell me that right now, I'm like, let's go. Yeah. I'm running to the, you know what I'm saying? I'm running to the nearest court because I'm like, let's go, baby, let's go.
That's what you want. That's what I got. Like, no. But basically, like you said, like as an ex baller, like son or daughter, I have a boy and a girl. I don't care which one it is. We love basketball to the point that a man that we never met, never really like cared for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We were sad about. That's how much we love the game. So the fact that our child wants to do what we was doing, you know what I'm saying? You all for it. Like, you got your kids and they might play volleyball, they might play soccer, you know what I'm saying? We ain't play that, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna support you as a dad. I'm gonna go to it. But when you play the sport and your child wanna play that same exact sport, that shit is, it's like, damn, it's like, I can teach you this because I know this. It's like, I can't really teach you volleyball, but if you need to learn it, I can Google some shit and YouTube some shit, and I'm gonna try to get you there, and I want you to be the best volleyball player ever. But it's like when
that's how you felt when DJ said he wanted to play basketball?
Absolutely. When my son said he wanted to play basketball, I said, fool, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Here, dribble that ball. Dribble that motherfucking ball. Go ahead. Where you going? Don't go nowhere without that ball. It's just, and vice versa. My daughter say she want to play basketball. Oh, man, I had a vision when you know what I'm saying, I got my 2 kids. I'm like, Mo, I pictured them, even to this day, even though my daughter's 7, she still could want that basketball in her hand in a couple of years from now, and I'm going to be that person to put it there if she wanted. So I had a vision that my children are on the front of a magazine cover back to back, and they talking about the Smiths, you know what I'm saying? Right. They are like, I got that. I have that whole vision of, and then because we all know my kids are very close in age, so it's like they gonna be in high school at the same exact time. So it's like I just picture them both. I mean, even if they don't even go to the same high school, I just feel like them both being killers and just being back to back on the magazine. Like, yeah,
something like. I know Reggie Miller and Cheryl Miller. They not exactly close in age,
right.
but they not as close as your kids.
Right.
But something like Cheryl Miller and Reggie Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember Reggie Miller saying, "Man, I scored 30 points,"
mm-hmm.
and I come in the house and I'm like, I walk in my sister's room. I'm like, "Yeah, I scored 30 points tonight." She like, "Whatever, I scored 100."
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Like that competitive nature.
God damn, like shit.
I don't know, just is too sassy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Like I said, I don't make. My son wants to play basketball. If he don't want to, I don't force him. I ask him all the time before I make a payment. I be like, "Fool, this what you want to do?" He be like, "Yeah, that's what I want to do." All right, $250. Here you go. Goddamn.
No, I know he wants to.
You know what I'm
He like watching basketball. So.
Yeah, no, he do. He know the players. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know when I was eight. I knew 3 people.
But you also ain't had nobody to.
Yeah.
That's true, exactly, and that's
That shit right on front.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I knew 3. I knew Michael Jordan and Dale Curry and Alonzo Mourning. That's all fuck I knew. I ain't know no Patrick Ewing, no Scottie Pippins, no nothing.
Let me ask y'all this question. We all know Bron just passed Kobe in the scoring.
Did y'all see the video of him crying?
Man, look, I'm about to get to that.
They had a whole drone over there.
I'm about to get to
man
that.
grieve.
I don't even know how to say this because that's like right completely after LeBron passed Kobe, the accident happened. Like, I want to know LeBron's state of mind right now. Like, I want to know where I know they postponed the game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Clippers
No, he
play
fucked
Lakers.
up.
And I just want to, you know what I'm saying? If I could talk to LeBron right now, I would ask him, like, what is, you know what I'm saying? What's his state of mind?
You got about the Kyrie.
I know Kyrie didn't play either. I know he didn't play either. He
sat
out the Knicks.
Yeah,
he sat out the Knicks game. But I feel like Kyrie and LeBron was just as equally close to Kobe.
No.
Like,
I agree with you about the Kyrie thing, but I agree with him as far as their relationship. They was signed to Nike together. You know what I'm saying? Like they just like it was a time when the whole Kyrie and Kobe relationship built off Kyrie. I like going smack at Kobe. Like,
I'm saying that.
Right.
Kyrie and Kobe relationship.
Right. But I don't think it's closer.
That was his mentee.
Right. But I don't think it's closer than Bron and Kobe. At the end of the day, it ain't no competition.
Let's get into the politics of the situation. LeBron and Kobe played USA basketball together, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Was Kyrie on that team?
No.
So how many years did LeBron and Kobe play USA basketball together?
Two.
You're an analyst, so
they played 2. They played 2 years
so
in USA.
I honestly feel like with them just doing that,
since he was 9 years old.
I understand that, but you gotta think about it. It's a different. The best 2 players in the league at that time,
Bron and Kobe.
they have a different type of relationship. I get what you're saying. Bron and Kyrie have a you know what I'm saying? Kobe and Kyrie, they have a crazy relationship. You know what I'm saying? That was his mentor. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But you got to think about it. The best 2 players, like even LeBron said it. When LeBron wasn't playing, he was watching who? Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When in high school, LeBron said he drove from New Jersey down to get a pair of tennis shoes from Kobe Bryant. He said Kobe wore 14, I wore 15, and I still wore them shoes in the game.
And they lost too. Toe was hurt. Melo cooked Bron.
But still, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a different type of, you know what I'm saying? That's a different type of relationship, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I ain't
and we not knocking Kyrie for his relationship.
I ain't
with
up for
Kobe.
the debate about who cares
fuck
for
with
him
a ball.
more.
That ain't the debate.
But
That's just
like you said,
it's an opinion.
The topic was Bron. You know what I'm saying? How he feel? Because like you said, they did commercials together. They were signing Nike together. You know what I'm saying? You my competition. You know what I'm saying? And then the way the shit is now, you know, like. The niggas at basketball, they friends. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Michael Jordan wasn't friends with all the niggas that he had to go against.
Except for the niggas he was on Space Jam with, and he just got cool with them niggas.
Yeah, but
he wanted them in the movie.
But none of them was in his way. You know what I'm saying? None of them was in his way. Like Barkley, Ewing, Larry Johnson, none of them, Sean Bradley, Muggsy Bogues, none of them was in Jordan way, so it didn't even matter. And then at that time, Jordan was retiring for his 5th time anyway, so it don't even fucking matter. But just the whole Bron situation, like Bron said on Instagram, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, it was last night, matter of fact, he posted, and he basically was like, you know, like, I don't have no words, you know, but I'm about to do this for you. So not even trying to, like, you know, like, I feel like he gonna take Kobe death as more motivation. He gonna push to get this Lakers championship. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's how he taking it as like, you know, like damn, you know, I just passed you. You seen it. Your last picture on Instagram, your last tweet was about me. I'm taking this shit personal, and I'm about to turn the fuck up.
Right.
And that's that. And I feel like Kobe left that imprint on everybody. He leaving that mama mentality. Like, look, I'm like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of people, like everybody said the NBA game should have been canceled on Sunday. And a lot of players said, no, Kobe would not want me to not play. And
Kobe would have wanted them to play.
Right. And I don't disagree because some people, I had debates with a couple people, they was like, man, nah, they should cancel the games, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, look, if all the players say, or majority rules say, look, I feel like we should cancel these games, then cancel them. You know what I'm saying? I don't disagree. Some people can't do it. Some people can. Some people wanted to do it for Kobe.
Fuck that. Go to work.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work and my motherfucking aunt die. You get your ass up on TV and you motherfucking hoop for the millions.
Yeah,
Stephen A. said the same
for
thing.
the millions, man. Hoop for Kobe, man.
Stephen A. said the same thing on First Take. Stephen A. was like, man, if I'm not feeling well, this and that, Kobe Bryant gonna hit me up and be like, man, look, go to work. You at work. Like we don't want to hear that. Do what you supposed to do.
Kobe don't care. Kobe don't.
Do what you supposed to do because this is what you're doing. This is your occupation. You take your occupation serious to the utmost.
You also have to put your mental, you know, they not right mentally right now. Like,
right. That's why I don't
fuck their like how they play up.
Right. That's why I don't. If you want to play. If you don't. I'm all for whatever decision anybody made. Like I said, if they was like I don't want to play, and the whole league was like I don't want to play, it's like, you know, cancel the games. I'm all for that. But if you like, man, look, Kobe wouldn't want me to do this. Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, me personally, if I lost my dad. When I lost my dad, if I had a basketball game that day, I would have played. And that's just me. Everybody built different, you know, and I'm not looking down on nobody that can't do it, but I just feel like Chris Paul's grandfather died. He was 60. Chris Paul went and scored 60 points the day after his grandfather died, just like a tribute. You know what I'm saying?
Meanest motherfucking games I ever seen.
Yeah, like sometimes some people can deal with it, some people can't. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like if something happened to somebody real close to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know. Mine is a child or something. Like, that shit might be different. But, like, if I lost, like, you know, like I said, I lost a parent. If I lost my dad on the day I had a basketball game, and it was, like, a meaningful, like, and it was, not no bullshit street ball game as an adult. I'm talking about, like, me being in high school, me being in college, and I had a game, and I got that fucked up news. I'm going out there and do it for my father.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to grieve. I'm going to go out there and do it for my father, and then after the game, I'm going to grieve some more. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go out there and do this for my motherfucking pops. If I'm going out there and I'm stinking it up, then it's like maybe my mental is fucked up, but I'm going to try to do it for my father. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find that way. And that's why I said that's that Kobe. I feel like if the shit happened to Kobe playing. Kobe lost somebody, mine is like his children or something. If he lost like a parent or something, or somebody close to him, old childhood friend, he going out there and scoring 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's that, you know what I'm saying? You got like, I don't want to tell people to just move on and deal with it, suck it up. You know, deal with it in your own way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm going to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? You would do it for me, I'm going to do it for you. I feel like one of my niggas, you know what I'm saying? If something happened to me, I feel like they going to do something for me. So I feel like if something happened to them, I'm going to do it for them.
I got you, Slime.
Do it for Lil Sam.
I got you, Slime.
Do it for Lil Sam.
I got you.
Dancing in the rain.
But just to touch back on that Kobe mentality, because I didn't really get to give my opinion. I feel like the Mamba mentality is all about focus, complete tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you getting up and you gotta go to the motherfucking post office. You gonna get that motherfucking mail out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you construction. You know what I'm saying? You gonna build that motherfucking street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like Kobe Bryant had crazy focus with whatever he was intact with at that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just that you know, like I say, that's just my opinion. Yeah. But you know, it's very, very unfortunate that we had to witness this devastating accident.
Tragedy.
You know what I'm saying? We would no time would I have believed anybody if they said, man, Kobe Bryant gonna pass away in a helicopter accident. I would have looked at him like, motherfucker, you crazy as shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's life.
Me not knowing, I'm like, he don't even ride helicopters.
You know what I'm saying? Right. We ain't even into it like that to the point we was like, you know what I'm saying? He riding helicopters like the fuck.
No, that makes sense though.
Yeah, it do. But at the same time, like that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like Sassy Lee said, man, you gotta give love, man. Don't wait to give people roses when they gone. Give them their roses when they here, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta love. You gotta love your peoples. Whatever y'all got going on, big or small.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. If you love that
I saw a
person,
post on Instagram saying don't let toxic people back in your life because Kobe died.
man, nah, I mean that's a fact. But if you love that person,
If you
find
love that
a way.
person, you always
Right,
gonna love that person.
right.
That
You don't
person
fuck with
always gonna know that you love them, but it don't necessarily mean you gotta be back in like close proximity.
Right. Because if you know if you're gonna be sad about their death, you know you don't want them dying with that beef. You might want to squash that beef. Now, will y'all be friends ever the same again? Probably the fuck not.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, if you left. You know what I'm saying, without us beefing.
We didn't have
you know
no
what I'm saying?
problem.
We ain't had no problem. I don't want, like I said, I don't want nobody that I'm close to, and we hanging together all the time. We doing it up, and then we getting one little beef, and then some fuck shit happen to you. You know what I'm saying? That's like that episode of
But
Mine.
you always know that person. You always know you love that person. Whether the good always outweigh the bad.
Right.
So,
I don't disagree, but it's just some people can't deal with that. Some right.
Yeah, the last thing you
Yeah,
do.
it's like,
just
damn,
stubborn,
like,
man.
man, I wish I would have just solved it. I could have just picked up the phone, called you, we could have solved it,
Yeah.
told you I loved you one last time, excuse me, and you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
So, before we end the show, man, I'm gonna just say this: I'm a person that holds grudges, and I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a trait that I know that I gotta fix that shit. Like I gotta learn
Absolutely.
to talk to people and get over the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, we don't gotta be completely close again.
Right.
But it's just the fact that we had that conversation, you know what I'm saying? We was adults about it and we moved on from it.
Man,
you know what I'm
time.
saying? So
I just
with
think
that-
ultimately when you like find peace within yourself, then nothing else nobody can do can like make you hold a grudge against yourself. So once you completely like love yourself and completely find out who you are, what's your purpose in life, like nobody can take you out that element.
right.
And all you can do is give love.
Right.
yes.
So with that being said, what you know what I'm saying, I started off, what is something that you feel like you should change going further?
Going further, I don't know. I've been working on myself a lot. I don't want to really can change.
You're perfect. Got it.
No, I'm
So
not
fuck
perfect.
that.
No, I'm not perfect, but I know that I'm working on myself, so
Right.
it's nothing that
So
I
you
can
already
say.
changing it.
Yeah.
So everything that you
Everything.
thought you should change, you already done changed
Yeah,
You in
so
motion,
me
it's
being,
already in motion.
me just being impulsive, me like, you know, just like
it. You
being petty,
you
like
beat everybody to it.
Right.
yeah, like I meditate, I read, like you just gotta find yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So Meech, what you think going further is something you should change?
The whole just
Lose some weight.
Oh shit, fat meat.
Oh, you know what I can change?
There we
I
go.
don't check up on people sometimes, like, and that's
Damn,
not-
why
Check
y'all
up
keep-
on your
why y'all keep
friends.
talking
I don't
to
even
me?
be checking
Check
on my
up
baby daddy sometimes.
On your
like,
friends, man.
Nah,
Check
just,
on
Everybody
people
is
you love,
not
yeah.
all right. Check up
yeah.
on your
Even
friends.
if it's just a text saying I love you,
no,
or
I appreciate
like,
you.
but I do be texting.
I'm not
you
talking
that.
about you. I was.
No, I'm just talking. I'm just thinking about it.
Every once a year,
I'm like, no, that was like-
on Father's Day.
No, nigga, I texted you like 2 weeks ago
You
saying
did,
just
you
appreciate everything you do. Okay,
Right.
getting better with life.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that as long as you acknowledge it and we fix it. That's all. But me, like I said, I do, me personally, like I said, like my father's death. You know what I'm saying? I kind of took that for granted. You know what I'm saying? And that was what 7 years ago when my father died. And I kind of still have that, problem, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, but I am getting better as far as like me, like, I tell my kids I love them more, you know what I'm saying? When they go to bed, I let them know I love them, because I'm not an affectionate person, you know what I'm saying? But I learned how to be more affectionate, as just being a parent, and like I said, losing my dad and not taking for granted what it was, but I feel like I'm gonna work on that a little bit more.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
What you gonna work on?
What you gonna work
He
on?
did. He went first.
I just
He
told
went
y'all.
first.
I told y'all.
Yeah,
I
my man
hold
said
grudges.
he hold grudges.
I
Yeah.
hold grudges. I don't play. I hold. You do something to me. You,
Yeah,
you know
no,
what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
no
We got an
grudge
issue.
holder. I ain't no grudge holder.
We got it.
I let shit go.
You. I'm gonna put it like this. You f me over.
You hurt me, I hurt you. That's how you
Yeah.
hurt.
Correct. I was very vindictive, and I gotta stop.
Somebody-
I can't do
People
that.
hurt people.
I'm green and shit. Somebody do some fuck shit to me, and I
Playing
call
from
them like
Black
3 days
Tape
later,
iPhone.
and I be like, God damn, the fuck you motherfucking, what you calling me for? I'm like, oh damn, we is beefing. That man, click.
That's how I am.
But,
Yeah, like I be forgetting what the fuck we beefing about, but
But yeah, man. With that being said,
Give love.
give love on 3. 1, 2, 3, give love.
Oh wait, we fucked that up.
All right.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, man, this is the We Say
R.I.P.
They
Kobe.
say.
podcast. I'm your host, the real Brody. We got my man
Shout out
right
to
here
Mike
in the
for the
cook.
They Say.
2 times,
4 times.
4 times. We got Sassy Leash in the building all the way here from Los Angeles, California. Hey, Black Tay, crank that Kobe Chief Keef, man.
R.I.P.
I got the racks. She
R.I.P.
like you
Kobe,
need
man.
the show.
Gianna.
She gon'
And Gianna and everybody on that flight,
like
man.
a Kobe. On my right wrist, Versace. On my left wrist, a roll. I hold my rollie up.